welcome to my May 2022 pick a card reading. Hi, how are you? If you're joining me, thank you so much. And also, if you do like this video and like the pile that you select, please like, share, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell to receive new alerts of new uploads. And also, I have other social media platforms. If you'd like to follow me there, I have an IG, Lunasol_Oracle, and a TikTok, Lunasol_Oracle1. And also, if you'd like to book a session, I do Reiki, tarot sessions, psychic readings. You can go to my websites up here, Lunasol, www.lunasoloracle.com. So welcome. Thank you all. I felt like doing May Pick a Card for 2022. What's going to be happening for some of you. This is going to be a collective pick a card. So you're going to choose a pile, of course. And honestly, these messages, like I said, are general. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So I'm going to show you, I have the crystals here for each pile. I'm going to be pulling 3 different types of decks for our piles. One is tarot, the other one is oracle messages from the Godmother Oracle deck, and crystal cards from a crystal deck. So those are the types of cards and pulls I'll be doing for your May readings. And let me just take a minute. If any of you right now, take a minute, take a couple of deep breaths, center yourself, and ask yourself what pile will resonate with you, or what crystal will resonate with you the most. And it could be 1 or 2 or even all 3. Like I said, whatever you feel called to do, honor it and listen to it. So I'm going to show you the crystals right now. The first crystal I have here is the selenite heart. So this is for pile 1. Selenite heart, very pretty. The next pile and crystal for that pile is desert rose. So it's very pretty, desert rose. Looks kind of like a heart actually. And the last crystal for pile 3 is carnelian. Okay. So now that we have all the crystals are shown, once again, take a moment if you want to scroll or rewind back to the crystals, see what you feel, what energy calls to you, and we're going to get to the readings. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Hi there, pile 1. This is your reading for May 2022. Let's see what we have for you. I'm going to put you a little bit down so you can see what I have here on my little table. So we're going to start first off. Ooh, pile 1. I just started talking and I got the highest pitch ringing in my left ear. So y'all, I don't know if any of you are having high pitch hearing lately or starting to. Maybe you'll have more in May 2022, pile 1. I feel that strongly. Maybe there's a lot of things that you're going to be listening, or the universe wants you to listen to during May 2022. I'm hearing, like, especially that high pitch kind of threw me off a little bit. So there's definitely a call to action to listen to some things, pay attention to what's around you. I also feel like your guides or the universe, whatever you believe in, is whispering in your ear, telling you things to help you and guide you during your journey. So I'm gonna put your crystal's right here. So I'm gonna put it over here. This is you, pile 1, selenite. So already I'm getting, whoa, okay, pile 1, you got some things going on. Spirit wants to speak with you. No wonder that high pitch ringing came through so quickly. Okay. So a lot of you are going to be not dealing with anything horrible. I'm seeing a lot of positivity this month, a lot of growth and expansion in terms of your finances, but I also feel like it's in all aspects as well. I feel like this is a month where you're going to be progressing and growing in all parts of your life. So you may start feeling better. You may start having more time, spending time more with friends or going out more. It's just like things are starting to come together for you. I feel this month with your cards here, it's very beautiful. You have a lot of wands energy and pentacles. So there's going to be this intense passion, and you're just going to have this reawakening for you this month of May. I feel like there's a lot of passions and desires, maybe just feeling good. I'm hearing feeling really good and just riding that wave and just allowing yourself to do the things that you like. And just also, I think because you're in that mindset, it's going to step you closer into maybe an opportunity or even a blessing, or even just push you forward more in your path or whatever goals that you have set out for yourself. Either way, you're going to be feeling really good, and you're getting a lot of messages with the ring in the air that I got for you guys. You're going to get a lot of messages of encouragement, of motivation within yourself. I feel like for some of you, you look in the mirror, I see an imagery of looking in the mirror and telling yourself, we're going to get through this. You've been talking to yourself, positive self-talk. You've been telling yourself, we're going to make it. We're going to do the things that we want to do. And you're starting to take those steps. So I don't know if some of you are starting to create more positive changes in your life, or starting to implement more positive self-help techniques. Maybe you're doing reading more books that give you resources or help enlighten you and help you help yourself, or you're doing things to change your environment. Maybe you're decluttering. Whatever you're doing, it's working, because it's literally putting you in an energy and frequency of feeling good, and also just going forward with a lot of motion. The first card you have here is the Eight of Wands, and this is like a big thumbs up card. It's a green light, like a lot of things. And like I said, I feel like multiple things in your life is going well. So this is literally listing out there's multiple things moving forward. I don't know if you had a hope before, but May is going to be a big green light for a lot of things to move forward. So maybe mental health, maybe cleaning your home. You're going to be doing a lot of construction, kind of, in a sense, redoing your home, or like really working hard to make things happen for you. And I feel like you're going to have an overall sense of just joy and groundedness and just happiness doing this. This is going to be something like, as you do it more and more, you feel better and better. That's what I get the sense for some of you. I don't know if you're implementing or just doing routines or trying to get things to come together. And the more you do it, you feel more inspired. That's beautiful. I think that's a very great energy to be in, to keep motivating you to keep going faster and forward to wherever you want to go. For some reason, I'm hearing some of you may relocate or relocating. This is why maybe I was getting a sense that you're construction, I can't speak, construction or restructuring your environment. So this could be that some of you are moving, or some of you are in the process of relocating somewhere or moving into somewhere new. And I think this is like a big excitement. And this is probably why you feel like everything is coming together for some of you, is because things are actually aligning. So a lot of butterflies here, 3 butterflies, that talks about manifestation. And this is also your guide saying that they're guiding you throughout this process. So please understand that they are helping you make this happen. Okay, so this is why probably the high pitch in my earring, what am I saying? My ear is happening. The next card is the Four of Wands. So clearly there's a reason for you to celebrate. This is why I'm getting this like big sun, joyful energy. A lot of big progressions and movement forward in your life. And it's a call to celebrate. So this May, you may be celebrating something new, celebrating a new opportunity, celebrating something advancing. Either you're self-advancing. Some of you are feeling really good and you're advancing. For some reason, I'm hearing birthdays. Maybe some of you, I forgot what season are we in. Or is it Taurus? I'm not sure. Or Gemini? No. I think you're a Taurus. And maybe turning Gemini, whatever it is, Taurus or Gemini, happy birthday. Some of you may be actually having birthdays or having some form of celebration. Maybe you're graduating, whatever it is. There's definitely this big signal of a movement forward, a big progression, advancement of some kind that's going to be called to celebrating, whether that's within yourself and you're seeing a lot of growth, or environmentally where you're moving somewhere different, or there's like an actual certification or some type of achievement you're making this month of May. There's definitely a big call to action to celebrate. Some of you may be getting married, whatever it is. I feel like there's a big moment of achievement and a big movement. Now, I also have this card of Two of Swords. I am not speaking right. What's going on? Mercury retrograde is already starting. That's not cool. Hold on one second, guys. it's pre Mercury retrograde lot. Oh my God, I need to calm down. So we have here the Two of Swords. So for you, I feel like this is also a decision, because this is all leading up to a moment of all these celebrations and this progression. This is where you start to make some decisions that it's going to change the path and going to change how you move forward. And I don't think this is a bad decision. I think you have a lot of options the month of May. That's the thing. Spirit's like, you're going to have to make a decision. What calls to you first? Because there's a lot of options. There's a lot of things being thrown at you, opportunities in May, and you need to make a decision. What works for you? What calls to you? This is where you have to start listening to your intuition and just really honoring what you feel and going with that. And I'm hearing, don't be worried about other things. If you choose one thing over another, eventually you'll get to that other thing. But once again, listen to your gut and what guides you to the right direction and the right option. Now, as you do this, you're going to be stepping more into a Queen of Pentacles energy. So you're going to be manifesting more. I'm hearing a lot of rebirth energy, a lot of fertility. So a lot of new beginnings. So whatever you choose to pursue or continue pursuing, it's literally going to bring you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, fulfillment, but also a lot of abundance. And this may be, I'm hearing more emotional abundance. It's going to make you happy. So whatever choices you make, it's because you internally feel happy doing it. And it's going to also bring you some form of abundance or prosperity at the same time. So a lot of birthing. As you can see, there's a lot of animals here, like a mother rabbit, baby rabbit. It's a lot of rebirthing energy. You're creating things and you're making it happen. And like I said, as you pursue whatever endeavors and goals or decisions that you decide to make, it's literally going to hand you more opportunities. So this is a month of just really celebrating your progress and also going forward with any type of projects, paths, or opportunities that present itself to you that align to your happiness. And overall, it's going to bring you some form of money. So this is a good month for money for many of you. A pile one, this is a good month to celebrate. So now we're going to head on to your Godmother Oracle messages, and I have them laid out here for you. Let's just put this down a little closer so you can see it again. So right here we have the first card, Insecurity. So I feel like this is highlighting maybe some type of doubts or fears that you may be having in regards to your movement forward. Maybe even some of you are afraid to take a leap on yourself, maybe afraid to start pursuing those goals, and you don't know if the outcome is going to be successful. And this next card, Abundance, is literally shouting to you, yes, it will be successful. What you think and what you want to do, what's calling to you to do that, is literally because it's going to align with your success and blessings. So whatever you feel like you're pursuing, or you're a little afraid to take that leap of faith on yourself, this is a call to action to do so. This is a message. Really go for your heart's desire. Start to pursue and keep that motivation within you, because there is success lying ahead. I think this doubt and fear is probably from like an old mindset, or just a fear of being successful or failing. And Spirit's saying there is no failure at all. This month of May is going to be a beautiful progression and movement forward and stepping closer and closer to your goals. And like I said, there's going to be reasons to celebrate, because abundance is coming to you, especially because you're taking that leap of faith and deciding to not dive into the fear and the doubt, and finally start to believe in yourself and trust what's happening and what's coming to you. So once again, this is just reiterating that don't let these fears and insecurities hold you back from pursuing things that you truly want to pursue, that authentically expresses how you feel and that you're truly happy to do. Because once again, once you honor that and you follow your gut and you just listen to that inner voice that's guiding you and doing things that you love, it's going to also bring blessings as well. And the next card we have here is Fortuity. And for some reason, my guides want me to read you the actual message in the booklet. So I have it right here. Let me figure out what page. Hold on, guys. Okay, so I have it here. It says here, Fortuity, good fortune favors you today. Your luck has changed. Hurrah, hooray. It flows to you and fills you up. Drink from this everlasting cup. A winning streak, prosperity. All comes your way, I guarantee. And this is the fairy godmother's message. So I'm going to hold the card up just so you can see it. It says here, lucky charms fall around you as I wave my magic wand, for you have been chosen to be blessed with a lucky streak, having faced some rather challenging situations when things have not seemed to go your way. It's always time. You had the chance to turn a corner and have a little bit of luck for a change. By stepping away from focusing on the victim mentality and stating negative affirmations as such, only had things happen to me, or why don't I ever have good luck? You are welcomed a magical force that supports a reversal in good fortune. So look for synchronicities, meaningful coincidences. Think of black cats, horseshoes, and four-leaf clovers, for these are your companions as you walk your path of prosperity. The magical and sacramental properties of ancient talismans such as the Hand of Fatima or the Ankh serve you well and offer you protection as well as good luck. You may start to notice specific ancient symbols as you go about your day, or you may feel drawn to a particular amulet that's sacred to you. Negative effects of bad people will diminish, allowing good times to roll in. All is in place to ensure the luck is most certainly on your side. So don't waste a second by worrying about whether you should throw caution to the wind or not. Just go for it. This is your chance to grab a fortuitous opportunity and take advantage of this prosperous energy that surrounds you right now. By doing so, you are assured of bountiful rewards that are just waiting to be reaped. This message is an auspicious omen. Good fortune blesses you today, and very much looks like your lucky day. So that's like a bunch of messages in one. Literally, like I said, made for you, pile one. It's going to be a beautiful, bountiful blessings, and you just have to believe in it. And like I mentioned in the fairy godmother oracle message for the futurity card, it was talking about negative, like to not focus on the negative aspects and start focusing on the positive. So maybe the insecurity is coming from something that a negative mindset or a belief that you think that you are, or maybe you won't be successful. And they're saying the energy of this month is saying otherwise. It's saying you are going to be successful. Believe in it, because you're going to attract it more and more. And there's going to be opportunities for you to claim that success. So that's what I'm feeling for you in terms of these oracle messages and the tarot. Let's get on to the crystal cards the crystals that you need to, maybe suggestion from your guides, what you can work with this month. So what crystals, if any of you are crystal folk, let's see. What does pile one? What crystals that they could benefit from this month? Okay, this one is copper. So we got the copper. I'm going to choose one more spirit, please. And meteorite. So let me read the little messages behind them. So the first one is copper. It says here, if you're thinking, but copper isn't a crystal, indeed you're a genius. It's a metal. It's a powerful energy conductor and component of your favorite stones. Cisticola, malachite, turquoise, and it has made the cut. So basically you can use this card to pack up a old idea of who you are and ship it out for good. Move on, renewed with copper. So copper is reminding you to let go of old mindsets or beliefs and move into a new energy. And once again, it's an energy conductor, so it can conduct energy for you. So maybe that's part of what you should be doing. If some of you feel called to work with copper, copper can help bring forth new energy to you, and the type of energy that will push you forward and allow you to take more opportunities and believe in yourself. So that's one of the good things you can do. And also it clears channels of communication between you and your friends, especially since Mercury in retrograde is happening. Maybe pile one, some of you want to have some copper. This could help with communication pathways within yourself and people around you, so you can make clear-cut decisions on opportunities and things that are happening for you this month. So copper is your best friend if you feel called to. Once again, these are suggestions. Take what you will from them. The next card is a meteorite. So it says here, meteorite are extraterrestrial rocks flung from space. They have been carbon dated to the beginning of time. Meteorites comes in three forms: nickel, iron, chondrites, and pallasites. And who needs it? Children of the stars. Where to put it? You can put it wherever you're gazed towards distant constellations. And how you would use this is looking to conduct more spiritual energy. A lot of conducting energy here. A lot of it. I noticed these two cards do that. So maybe that's something, that's a message behind that. You're going to be conducting more energy, and Spirit wants you to conduct good energy, happiness, because you're going to be attracting a lot. Okay, it says here also, when looking to chat with a friend or another galaxy, go with chondrite meteorite. When you want to feel aligned to the universe, that energy that pulsates through everything, try palisite meteorite. So this is definitely some big conducting energy and tapping into certain energies. So Spirit wants you to tap into the energy of this month because it's abundant, it's bountiful, it's beautiful, and they want you to start living that energy and be that energy. So I hope these messages vibe with you, Pile 1. Please let me know in the comments down below if it resonates with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey there, Pile 2. If you chose this pile, you chose the Desert Rose pile, and this is your reading for May 2022. Once again, take what resonates, the general reading. So I'm going to pick up on the general energy for you, Pile 2, for this month of May 2022 to see what's going on. So let me put you a little bit lower so you can see the cards. Hello. So we're going to see what's the messages for May 2022 for you, Pile 2. So let's see. Interesting. Let me move this stack here. Okay. Okay. What other messages? All right. One more for you, Pile 2. What more card? All right. So let's get on with your messages. I see here for your pile that you're going to be going through a transition in your life, a lot of transition for relationships, and kind of stepping into a more balanced emotional state, and also balanced physically as well. Like maybe you're balancing things out in your environment, but also emotionally. The first card you have here is the Lover's card. So this is hinting towards some relationships in your life. This may be also a relationship within yourself. So you're going to be diving deeper into that. And also, I feel like with this card here, the Four of Swords, is going to be taking a break from maybe some relationships or some interactions. Maybe you've been giving too much into relationships or interactions, and Spirit's telling you to take a back seat on that, kind of step back. Maybe you're giving too much. I feel like there may be, or maybe some of you may be dealing with some issues with maybe friends, family, even potential love interest, whatever it is. Spirits tell you to fall back a little bit. And also, since Mercury retrograde is in May, it starts May 10th, which is happening very soon. Maybe there's going to be some communication issues, and maybe Spirit wants you to fall back on getting aggressive or reacting with personal people in your life. So maybe some type of reactiveness. I'm hearing that maybe aggression, and it may not even be coming from you or your person, maybe coming from your person, or just maybe the general energy where it's a little bit chaotic, and Spirit wants you to like fall back on some relationships, some interactions, kind of not feed into any arguments, pettiness, or anything that could easily become a disagreement or just create some chaos in your life. So Spirit wants you to fall back on certain relationships, maybe take more time to yourself. But I'm also hearing for some of you give too much and you tend to overgive. I was just looking at the time, it said 333. So maybe also this is probably type of the manifestations, or maybe some manifesting from people or from just some type of energy in regards to relationships. So maybe some of you are overcompensating in relationships or giving too much in relationships, and it's because coming from some type of projection from the past, maybe feeling this need to prove yourself to others. So for you, Pile 2, I do feel like there's going to be more of a rest in terms of relationship. Maybe you're going to take a step back, maybe be a little more mindful in your relationships and your mentality. And also, if anything's draining you, this is a month where you're going to take a step back, maybe be more introverted, maybe being around other people, maybe even family, and maybe a little much for you. So for some reason, this is telling me you may be more sensitive to other people's energies, but also reactive energy. So anyone around you or environments that are a little more chaotic, argumentative, and petty, you're going to be stepping back from. This is like a literal rest, taking a rest from things. We also have here the what's it called, the Magician card. So once again, another 3. So a lot of you may be seeing 333s or 3s a lot this month of May, and this is just signaling your guides, talking about your mentality affects your reality. So how you think and how you react affects how you see things. So if you're seeing things in a more negative light this month, Spirit's reminding you with this card, the Magician card, to see things in a more positive light, a more light that's more compassionate and loving. Even if you feel like you're heading towards that negative mindset, or just feeling the chaotic energy around you at times, this is the moment to step back and start centering yourself and reminding yourself of your inner power, your strength, your durability, your resilience, and just the beautiful energy that you hold. So Spirit wants you to remind yourself you can change the outcome of any situations, especially in relationships, but you just have to take a break, take a step back, center yourself, and start to see things more clearly, and not with intense emotions, or getting in too much into an energy that is more unstable than stable. So for example, if you're having a fight and you're saying things and you're noticing it's escalating, Spirit wants you to take a step back. Don't feed into that energy. Maybe take a rest, take a break, take a breather, and see things more clearly from a higher perspective. And it may change how you approach that relationship again. It may actually smooth things out. So I'm hearing for some of you, this is a reminder for you that you can change the outcome of any situation in your life in May, especially if it regards relationships. You can change the outcome and how you want things to go by changing how you react and change how you think about it. So once again, you have all the skills, all the things to change things around. Your guides are helping you during this time. Loved ones, ancestors, whatever you believe in. This is a very transformative time for you. This is a time where it's kind of like a test. Are you gonna let yourself get carried away with the energy, chaotic energy, or energies that can easily derail you from your path? Or are you going to see from a higher perspective? You're going to notice and you're going to stop yourself and kind of redirect that energy, in a way transmute it. Next card we have here is, I think this is the 8. Yeah, the 8 of Cups. So literally, this is like a big walking away. Like I mentioned, some of you may have some chaotic energies around you. That's okay. You may feel the chaos energetically, collectively, or just feel tensions in the air, and you may stop yourself. And once again, this 4 of Swords is reminding you to take a break, take breaks in between, recenter, refocus, redirect, and start transmuting that energy, and know that you have the power to change the outcome, to redirect that energy into positivity and step more into alignment to a higher self timeline that you can, bring beautiful blessings and just calm and peace in your life. And this is also talking about walking away from, I don't know if this could be people in your life, maybe situations, maybe even, I'm hearing for some of you, it's past events from past relationships or past connections. So I don't know if this is a month where relationships, or this may be family, friends, even potential past love interests come up again, emotions come up again, and maybe you're being revisited by the people themselves, or this is just coming up because there's a big shift into moving away from it emotionally, no longer holding it within you, or no longer holding on to any beliefs or traumas from that. And I think this is more of a month where you're going to be revisiting some relationships, really inspecting those relationships and the effects that it has on you currently in the relationships now, but also from the past. And it's going to have you sit and think it through, really meditate, rest on that, and see like the lessons behind it, and see how you can grow from it. Because once again, we are growing and changing, and you can change the outcome of any situation when you put your mind to it. And as you learn these things, you're going to start stepping away from mentalities, maybe even people and situations that are toxic to you, or that just bring you out of alignment. So once again, this big walking away, this big release, this big walking away from the past and moving into new territory, a new phase in your life. And as you're doing this, there's going to be a lot of balancing. So Spirit wants to remind you with this 2 of Pentacle cards for the month of May, balance is key. balancing yourself, taking rests when you need to take a rest, not interjecting yourself in every situation, problem, and stuff, taking moments to yourself. I'm hearing a lot of grounding, especially through these emotional waters that may come and go throughout the month, waves of emotion. So trying to find your peace in all that and learning how to kind of center yourself. So once again, as these transitions happen, this may be transitions from relationships within yourself, relationships from others, from the past, whatever's coming up to you, you're learning to balance that out by walking away from any old emotions and feelings that no longer serve or align with what you're stepping into, especially since you're in this magician phase. You're transforming a lot, transmuting and transforming in the process. So that is your tarot pile 2. Let's see what messages you have from your fairy godmother. Let me just move this deck out the way. Fairy godmother, what messages you have for pile 2? Okay. One more, please. Okay. Those are interesting cards. So the fairy godmother wants to tell you, pile 2, shame. So I don't know if any of you feeling shameful or there is some shame or regrets from the past. This could be related to relationships. Maybe some of you are regretting certain relationships or certain connections or certain emotions. Maybe some of you acted impulsively and said things that you didn't mean, or was a certain way in certain relationships, or felt people were a certain way to you in relationships, and maybe you didn't respond or stood up for yourself. Whatever it is that you're feeling shame around, specifically around relationships, or maybe even currently in yourself, in the relationship or connection you're having, Spirit wants you to release that shame and learn to step into your power, call your energy back, to honor yourself and honor what's happening. Like I said, we're all not perfect. Things do happen. We do make mistakes. Sometimes we want to do things, but in the moment we don't. And Spirit wants you to release that, to start holding more love into your heart. So to release the shame, hold more love towards yourself, and also release the self-criticism. I think this month, like I said, you're going to be stepping more into a transmuting energy of the magician. So learning to transmute emotions and feelings into positive ones to help reinforce your growth and you acknowledging and growing from situations or feelings, and not so much stepping into tensions and just seeing things from a more clear perspective and less emotional reactions based on temporary moments, you know? The next card we have here is announcement. So there's definitely going to be news coming up this month for you. And I feel like this news may be something that is going to be necessary for you to take a rest. So I don't know if maybe you feel overwhelmed, or maybe there's a sudden break in your job, or you need to take a break from something because of the news. I do feel like this month is a big emphasis on balancing. So maybe I'm hearing be careful. Some of you might get sick. I don't know. I don't think it's sick. I think it's more or less like a cold or something temporary that's going to make you rest. So I'm hearing from Spirit, rest. Try to make some rest days throughout this month. But I feel like if you don't rest, Spirit's gonna announce something or do something to make you rest. So personally with me, what happened to me is like, you know, sometimes I don't rest, and I got sick and I actually took a week off. So I literally rested because I was sick. So I'm hearing pay attention. There's going to be announcement news. I do see more epiphanies happening, maybe more clear-minded thoughts that are going to help you step closer and closer to this transformation that you're going through. But I do see also maybe even news or more epiphanies in regards to rejuvenation. So learning how to put more rest into your life, maybe creating more balance. Maybe one day you start to realize you need to put more rest days throughout the week, or do things that satisfy you, or take breaks, and you start to realize that that's something that you're going to start implementing more. So whatever this rejuvenation is happening, or this announcement is pertaining to, it's going to push you to rest more, whatever this announcement is. And the next card we have is rejuvenation. This is calling for you to take a moment because there's so much transformation happening within you and within your relationships. Taking breaks is necessary, giving moments to rest and not be so focused on what's happening around you and the people around you, but rather refocusing on yourself and just taking the necessary breaks. As some of you may be even traveling, some of you may be going to warmer climates, some of you may be going out more as a means to kind of initiate this rest in terms of your mind, also your body and soul, whatever is being called to you this month. But there's going to be a big pull to rejuvenate. I'm seeing more spa days. Some of you are going to be booking more spa days or doing some form of self-care this month. That's going to really help you see that rest is important just as much as go, go, go. So that's what I'm feeling for you in regards to some oracle messages. Now we're going to get to our crystals for this month for you, pile 2. What crystals your guides are suggesting for you to work with this month. Let's see. So for pile 2, what crystals? All right, I'm getting called to pull out this one and then this one. All right, let's see what the crystals are. So this card is verticosite, so heart chakra crystal. And the next crystal is vanadinite. Interesting, I never heard of that. So verticosite here, I'm going to read what's on the back. It says here, rosy red to chill red rose pink verticosite is a go-to stone for bent and brokenhearted. Who needs it? Anyone grieving or really needing to grieve a major loss, expired relationship, or an outdated idea of self. Where to put it? Against your chest, where you can breathe through your heart, or slide a favorite piece in your bra, you know, if you're wearing one. And when to use is when your heart hurts, when you feel all the feels, even the most painful, and still be gentle with yourself. Let verticosite remind you that this too shall pass, and you, especially you, absolutely will heal and love again when you're ready. So once again, like I mentioned, there's going to be an emphasis on relationships. And remember, I also mentioned past relationships may be coming up again. It may not be the people themselves coming to you, but maybe emotions from the past will be revisited through relationships, and you're going to be reviewing and seeing how those emotions, those past events and connections are relating to your current reality. So maybe you're holding on to certain mindsets, certain beliefs based on those relationships, whether that could be from childhood or currently years ago, and it's still you're holding on to some trauma or some emotion or a mindset that's connected to that, that's kind of stopping you from progressing, and spirit's wanting you to change and transmute that. And I think verticosite will really help you in terms of your heart space, because once again, relationships deal with love, and also this may be a relationship with yourself that's also a heart chakra based situation. So verticosite will really help you in the process of moving away emotionally from old mindsets, even old relationships or old beliefs in relationships, and help you embrace a more loving, compassionate approach on how you view yourself, how you view others, and how you view your future relationships. So verticosite is a really good crystal that your guides want you to work with. Anything that's heart chakra based crystal is a really helpful one this month for you, pile 2. The next card here is next crystal is vanadinite. This is a playful, geometric, and fiery vanadinite, a mining byproduct often sourced from America's Southwest, forms an orange to red hexagonal, am I saying that right? Shaped crystals which lead or oxidizes. Who needs it? Those lacking self-discipline. Where to put it? Vanadinite has a high lead content, so definitely not in your mouth. And when to use it? When it's time to live in the moment, when you are the prime audience for a motivational speech. Whether it's hard work, making art, or just a blissed out moment free from the mind's ongoing commentary. An energizing meditation with vanadinite can help knock out whatever stands between you and your happy place. So break through your big blocks. So this is definitely a beautiful crystal to work with, especially with what you're going through. Like I said, a lot of you are breaking free from old mindsets in surrounding relationships, and starting to transmute and change that with the Magician card, and stepping more away from old mindsets and stepping into new ones with the Eight of Cups. So this card is definitely helping you bust through those roadblocks and start to step further into your journey in a more positive, aligned mindset to bring you more happiness, more peace, more balance in your life. So this is definitely a great crystal to work with. So those are overall your messages, Pile 2. Please let me know if it resonates with you with the comments down below. And yeah, I hope I see you in the next one. Bye. Hey there, Pile 3. You chose the Carnelian pile for May 2022. This is your reading. Once again, it's a general reading, so take what resonates with you, Pile 3, and leave the rest. So let's get on to your reading. What's the energy? What's the vibe for May 2022? So you, Pile 3, let's see what's going on. As I'm like already tapping into your energy, I hear the word speak. So maybe you're going to be speaking up more or speaking what's on your mind this month. I really feel that strongly. A lot of speaking up. Yeah, you're going to be speaking up and speaking your truth. Yeah. So, oh, okay. Oh, they tell me this card as well. Interesting. All right. One more, Spirit. Okay. So there's going to be a lot going on this month. I do feel like maybe this is in regards to energies around you. Your environment is going to be affecting you greatly. This may be even pertaining to people around you, or just ideas or things presented in a light that's it sounds favorable, but it's not really. I'm hearing speak up, meaning maybe speak up, like listen to your intuition, speak up, allow yourself to really listen to that inner voice and speak your truth, whether you sense something's around you or not. The first card I hear right here for you, Pile 3, is the Knight of Cups. So clearly this is like a romantic energy. I'm also hearing opportunities of growth are being presented to you with emotions. I don't know if I feel like this is also kind of a card that's romanticizing things. So maybe you're romanticizing certain things in your life, but given how the surrounding cards, it may be romanticizing something in a way that's not serving you. So maybe you're holding on to something too much emotionally and romanticizing it, when in reality there is it's not really serving you. So I don't know if this is in regards to love, or this is in regards to, I'm hearing finances. Maybe you're at a job and you're trying, and you know it's not for you, but you have to stay in the job, and you're trying to like convince yourself, hey, we need to do these things. Hey, I need to do this, and kind of making it sound like it's going to work for you, when in reality, deep down, you know it isn't. And I don't know if this is in regards to a certain goal or outcome. I feel like you're putting high expectations, or you're saying to yourself something is going to work when every opportunity is showing you it's not. And I feel like Spirit's telling you to move on from that, and there's other things that are better for you. So this may be a job, this may even be connections with people, or even a situation you're in, living situation where you think that things are going to get better, but they're not. I just realized whatever you're romanticizing in your mind is being highlighted, that there is some other alternatives behind it, maybe not serving you, and you have to break out of that mentality and really see what's happening and speak up, meaning just speak your truth. Don't deny your inner voice, your intuition. Allow it to come up and show you the truth. Once again, as you step more into your intuitive nature and listening to your inner voice, it can never steer you wrong. It's going to remind you and lead you somewhere where you want to go, because it's coming from you. The next card here I have here is the Five of Swords. So I feel like you're romanticizing, but you're experiencing disappointment. So I don't know if you've been experiencing disappointments in a certain aspect of your life, and you're kind of giving it a lot of passes, or giving it a benefit of the doubt. But I do feel like this is you lying to yourself for this May. So once again, I feel like whatever you're romanticizing in your mind, this could be a relationship, this could be a person, this could be a situation, or even an aspect of your life, career, family, whatever it is that you know deep down it doesn't serve you, but at the same time you're kind of painting this picture, this rose-colored glasses, that everything's okay, everything's fine. And when I heard the word speak up, it's meaning speak your truth. Allow the message deep within you to come to you and face it. And remember, once again, like I mentioned earlier, you can never say yourself wrong. And yes, the message may be not the best. It may be something you don't want to hear, but it's necessary because once again, we're closing doors on situations, feelings, people, even mindsets that are holding us back from stepping into a more aligned path. And I feel like this month is breaking those cycles and breaking out of that illusion that you placed yourself in, or people have projected onto you, and you're finally starting to realize, I need to change things, or I need to move into something better. And I think this month is realizing that. So like I said, with the Five of Swords, you're feeling disappointed. This is something that's been consistently disappointed. Maybe things are not going your way, and you are also focusing on how much it's how much it's affecting you. And I think you're trying to paint it in a picture that's nicer than it is. The Seven of Swords here is also talking about illusions and deception. So I feel like some of it is you deceiving yourself and not seeing the reality of the situation. And some of you need to be more honest with yourself. This may be even aspects of self. Maybe you're not contributing or you're not helping the situation by doing that, kind of taking accountability for your own actions as well, and also understanding how to be better from it. So this is a moment of just breaking away from illusions and seeing that the things are not serving you. Whatever it is not serving. This could be an emotional mindset. Once again, with the Knight of Cups, I mentioned emotions. So maybe you're stepping into a more emotional mindset of the past, and you're kind of reliving that emotional trigger or pattern or habit, and that pattern habit is not serving you. And it's like you're kind of creating more disappointments, and you know that this pattern is not helping you at all. And this pattern could also reflect outwardly. Maybe you're taking more things than you should. Maybe it's projecting in a way that's not serving you in your behaviors and just situations that you bring towards yourself, or it comes to you. It's reminding you to let go of illusions of old mindsets and old emotions and start stepping into who you want to be. I think a lot of you are going to be a little more protective this month. I feel like because the tensions are high, I do feel like for some of the piles, the energy is going to be a little palpable, a little more tension, and you're going to be more sensitive. So there's going to be a little more observing of others, but I'm also hearing you need to observe yourself and how you're reacting and how you're connecting with the energy and just how you're connecting with yourself and your journey. I do feel like during this month, there's going to be a moment of change where you're going to start to nurture yourself more, start to rebirth. I'm hearing also step more into divine feminine energy, start to do introspective work and see how are you affecting your reality. How is your mindset affecting things around you? What are you attracting to you? So I feel like this is a reminder that your emotions attract your surroundings. So make sure your emotions are aligned with your highest good. Make sure you're honoring your intuition. Make sure you're speaking from a place that is authentic and really is connected to how you feel, rather than based on past mindsets or this romanticizing that you're doing. So there is definitely a moment of change and growth with the Empress card. It's also talking about manifesting, and be careful what you're feeling is not, and connection to your mindset, and also connecting to your reality. So we're going to ask Fairy Godmother, what messages do you have for pile 3 this month to help them overcome this mindset, to remove the rose-colored glasses and see the beauty? I love this. Fairy Godmother come in clutch. She knows what she's saying. All right, so I got a couple of cards here, but I do feel like whatever this romanticizing is feeding into your insecurities. This mindset, this disappointment that you're constantly feeling, this disappointment in yourself, or maybe projections from others that are triggering that type of mindset within you. Once again, your environment can stimulate that mentality. And also it's reminding you of those insecurities and kind of highlighting them a little bit more this month. Mercury in retrograde, y'all. So this may be miscommunication, and you're stepping or kind of living in that emotion and feeling a little too much. And that's based on your insecurities. There's an insecurity within you that's coming out more and more. And this Empress card, your guides, your higher self is trying to talk to you and say, hey, that's not who you are. That's just a mindset from the past that doesn't serve you. And we have to look at that. We have to investigate that. We have to find a root cause. Why is that happening right now? How can we heal it? How can we redirect that energy? How can we change that? How can we create something else from that? How can we change it around, like the magician energy? So this is what I'm hearing, and insecurity is being brought up. So this is definitely an insecurity that's triggering a mindset that's no longer serving you, and you're kind of giving into it too much. If you're dealing with it right now, let this be a sign that it's something that you need to investigate within yourself and kind of figure out why you're feeling that way, and try to remedy that with doing things that help boost you, kind of make you feel more secure in yourself and secure in where you're going in your path. That's what I feel like. I feel like for some of you, you're not sure. You have these high expectations. Start eliminating those high expectations. Maybe you have to just be happy with where you're going and express more gratitude in what you're doing and just enjoy the moment. The reason I'm saying those things is because the next cards we have is laughter and celebrations. So I don't know, my guides are telling me to read the laughter card for you. Let me see if I can find the laughter. All right, awesome. So this is the laughter card. I'm going to read what it says. I'm going to show you the card here. It says laughter. With the ha 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 here and a ho 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 there, the joke's on you. It's everywhere. Be serious is no fun. See the humor in the work you've done. My medicine for such grafter, get a joke, indulge in laughter. You have been far too serious lately, and it's beginning to take its toll. Okay, you have a busy schedule, deadlines to meet, but it doesn't have to be that way all the time. Stress is completely self-imposed, for no one can force you to feel this way, only yourself. You have the choice and the power to remove yourself from stressful situations or to take them in stride. Give yourself a break from the sober attitude and start to see the funny side of things. Humor is infectious. It frees you from feeling restricted by perceived heavy burdens and increases happiness. Lighten up and allow laughter to help you break free from your self-imposed prison. When did you last have a really good belly laugh? If you can't remember, then you need to get out more. Have fun with friends. Go see a comedy club. Laughing this way is like doing a rigorous workout, because laughter triggers endorphins in your body that makes you feel fabulous. It also strengthens your immune system, inspires hope, and connects you to others. Boosts your energy whilst protecting you from very damaging effects of stress. Not only that, but you will start to feel better about yourself. It will brighten areas of your life that tend to bring you down. Be the cosmic joker, the trickster, and see the humor in all situations. Laughter is positively contagious and the best remedy for misery, for getting caught up in too many rules and regulations, for perfection, for banishing your inner critic. You are lacking excitement. It's time to let go and unleash your inner child. Give yourself permission to be silly, play games, and bring fun and laughter into your life. Whoa, those are huge messages, and I feel like that message really does tap into the cards that I mentioned, the tarot cards before. So literally this month of May for you, pile 3, is breaking out of that personal inner prison, that mentality you're putting out, that you're romanticizing, that you're giving too much power to, and realizing things are not what it seems, that you're birthing, you're creating, and that these expectations and rules that you're giving out to yourself are being or if it's being imposed by your environment and others, is something that you don't have to live by. That you have to start enjoying the day-to-day, start doing things that really bring you happiness and joy, to celebrate your wins. Because the next card we have is celebrations from the Godmother deck. Celebrate your wins, celebrate your progress, see the beauty in everything, break free from these insecurity mindset or insecurities that are placed onto you. this this kind of like very closed off mindset, and embrace the beauty of what's happening. You're stepping into this Empress energy. Use this moment when you feel those insecurities or feelings to deep dive and remedy that with love, peace, laughter, and celebrate yourself. Celebrate your progress. Look back on where you were before and look back now and see, whoa, I made a lot of changes. Even though I may not, in my mind, I may not met those expectations, those high expectations I have for myself, I'm still doing great. And no matter what, where I'm going, I'm still going to be great. I am great in this moment. So believe that. Start breaking free from those limiting mindsets and start believing in yourself more and more. And once you do that, you're going to step into this Empress energy. You're going to start to feel the rebirth within you. You're going to start creating more emotional happiness and creating more beautiful experiences and just a day-to-day feeling of feeling complete. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you with these cards. That was a very beautiful message with the fairy godmother message from the book. Now I'm going to ask your guides what crystals you should or could, well, not should, what crystals you should work with this May. Once again, these are suggestions, so if it vibes with you, do it. If not, you don't have to. Oh, you got amber. That's the first card here. The first crystal, I mean. Next one, please. And you have tektite. So this is not amber, this is Liberian gold tektite. So I'm going to read what it says for you for the month of May for pile 3. This is the crystals that your guides, the universe, whatever you want to believe in, suggests for you to work with. So the Liberian gold tektite, says here, it's a 20 million year old Saharan desert glass only found in, you guessed it, the Sahara Desert. This gem is yellow but far from mellow. Who it needs: the navel glazing and brooding binge watchers, anyone looking to hit the streets with some extra swagger, especially cancers. So if any of you are cancers, this is probably a special crystal you can work with. And it says here where to put it. Hold Liberian gold tektite or this card at your center, just above your navel. So this is hinting towards solar plexus. So maybe the message of calling back your power over emotions and feelings from the past and kind of regaining back more confidence in yourself and just breaking free from that mentality. It says here to set it to make some goals. So utilize this crystal to help you make goals. Seriously make a list and then call the fiery beyond ancient energy of the stone to help you break through the burning desire and binge watch the day away. When to use it, when to use it, when you get up and go has ghosted you. So this is going to help you banish your blahs. So whatever you're feeling in regards to those mindsets, those limiting mindsets, this crystal, the Liberian gold tektite, is going to help you call your energy back, your power back, and kind of push through those emotions and invite a more positive and reinforcing, motivating outlook on things, rather than just romanticizing the negative parts or why your journey is not moving forward. This is going to help you boost you so you can continue moving forward with your goals and kind of also being happy and proud with yourself of the progress you're making right now. The next card we have here is the next crystal is tektite, and it says here, what is it? Tektite describes any natural glass formed as the result of a meteor impact with our blue planet. Modern science deems the stone terrestrial in composition, but believers in ancient astronauts have other theories. Who needs it? I hail from the star of Orion's belt. People, those currently overburdened by resentments. Where to put it? It says here on your UFO landing pad or besides your meditation cushion. When to use it: when gravity feels extra heavy and it's time to initiate launch sequence and blast off. When you're bored with Earth life and want to expand your intergalactic horizons. And this is also a great crystal or tektite or metal, I'm not sure what exactly it falls under, but this is a great one to raise your vibration. So this is something that these crystals are talking about, is calling your energy back and stop giving into old mindsets and kind of transmute that and kind of boost your energy and your motivation to keep moving forward, and also kind of look at all the accomplishments you make now, but also raising your vibration. So it's going to help raise your vibration, do things that help raise your vibration to remove and release yourself from that mindset, and also see things with a much more brighter lens, not just a romanticizing of the negativity, but just seeing things as they are, and honoring yourself and seeing the beauty of your journey and the things that are happening, not focusing on the end results of situations or goals, and focusing on what you're doing now and the beauty of the now. So that's what I'm feeling for you, pile 3. I hope these messages resonate, and please comment down below if they do. I would love to hear from you, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye. So if you're seeing the end of the video, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Once again, I do pick a cards, Reiki content, so on. So if you'd like to stay tuned and see more of that, please subscribe. And yeah, thank you. Bye.